Let's start talking about your character.
Did you see the movie, by the way?
Yeah.
Really? Do you like it?
Yes, some parts more than others, but it was
Do you watch these types of movies?
maybe when I was younger, but well, it's fun anyway. I love the movies that try to mix an Eastern touch with a Western pop culture.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that. What do you like this kind of mix?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I love foreign films. I grew up in the States, so films from, Italy or France or Hong Kong or Korea, those are interesting for me. I love them because so many different people from different places and other cultures and languages can feel the same way, and that's an amazing thing about film or television and being an actor. But in today's world, things are getting so integrated, and I think Iron Fist is one of the few films that are based in Asia but have a Western sensibility.
And now Asia is a very important market for American movies, so maybe we'll have more of this kind of films that try to reach a wider global audience.
Yeah.
And do you think that could be that could lead to a rebirth of a martial arts movie?
Well, I mean, you never know. You never know what's going to happen in the business, and I just focus on the job at hand and what it takes to make the character interesting and how it's going to serve the story. But to try to predict the future of Hollywood or films is a difficult task.
And what about this character? What did you enjoy the most? Did you you're very used to play action movies, but there was some part which were more challenging than others?
I loved this character Zenyi because RZA he said he wanted the heart of this character to be shown, and I think that's an interesting perspective to take on an action film, and especially a character of this nature, and it was amazing to work with because you wanted to show the vulnerability there, but at the same time, stay within that world. So, it was great. I mean, the character had this duty and honor to do what he did, but it's really his mind and his heart were somewhere else, and that conflict is interesting to work with as an actor.
And how was the work with RZA, which is his first movie as a director?
No, it's great. I mean, I've known him for 7, 8 years now, and he has an amazing ability to draw the best out of people. I think that's is a genius that he has. He did that. He did that with Wu-Tang, and he did that with Iron Fist as well. I mean, we had a 600-person crew. All the cast came on because of him, and he joined us in unison, and we went along for the ride.
And did you notice something particular, peculiar, maybe some influence from his musical background and career?
He said to me he's a sampling expert. So, and that made sense. If you know what sampling is, take a little bit from one piece and another piece of music and put it all together. And he did that in Iron Fist, and he does that in a lot of his work, which is drawing the best of all worlds and putting them together.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
And we've seen you in many action movies. Would you like to, I don't know, turn to more dramatic roles? Maybe?
Yeah, no, I just had a meeting with a director here that's shooting a film, and she's working on a romantic comedy. So that would be great to work with, especially in Rome and Venice it's shooting. And I think that there's so much, there's so many interesting elements to take from the environment, especially in Italy.
So you're enjoying your stay here?
Oh, yeah, I love it. I mean, the city's amazing, the food is spectacular, and I think I've probably put on 10 kilos already.
Can happen.
Yeah.
Tell us something more about the way you work with the cast, which is very rich. You mentioned all the other actors that RZA put together.
most of my scenes were done with RZA and Russell, and there was a point when it was just Russell and I. RZA was a pleasure to work with because there's very few chances that you get to work with a buddy in this business. So having known him for so long, we built a foundation of trust, which is great to have when you're making a film. And Russell was one of the most giving, generous people you could ever meet. He said to me once, because I asked him, "How do you know when the moment is right?" And he said, "Once in a while, something will fall lightly on your heart, and you'll know it's the truth." And that said a lot about him.
Okay, our time is